All right, man. You ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Guys, welcome to DeLoco Podcast. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode. Guys, you can listen to DeLoco Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can catch this exclusive interview with Chancla Academy here on YouTube. Guys, please subscribe to DeLoco Podcast, guys. I really do appreciate it. Joe, thank you for coming today.
Thank
once
you for
again.
having me.
We're already started drinking our drinks. I have my Topo Chico here, and he's got his jarritos madrin. Here we go. Toast.
There you go. Toast
Thank
again.
you so much. Yeah, toast again.
Toast again. This is the third time we're toasting today.
Yeah. So we were having, like, right now that we started, I don't know what was going on, but anyways, Joe, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it very, very, very much. So guys, I met Joe. It's been a couple of months back, and I already had posted we were gonna collab. I met him. I messaged him. I've been following him on TikTok, guys. If you're not following him on TikTok, follow him on TikTok. He does have other platforms, but we'll get to that later. But I met him, messaged him, let him know I love all his videos that he does. And he reached out to me. He wanted me to do something musically. But, of course, I don't.
He only plays for his church.
Yeah, I only do that.
Okay? He only plays for his church. We were trying to get him to sin a little bit, and we just couldn't get him to do it. You know, we couldn't get him to do it. I mean, I wanted to rock out with this guy, but I've seen you play drums, so I mean, it's interesting that you wouldn't do anything outside of that. But yeah, no, we met over I think it was Instagram. We met. I reached out to you, and we decided to have lunch. Yeah, we went to a great taco place. We gotta get those.
We still haven't figured out where it's at. It's on Military Drive. You can't miss it. It's next to this.
What's that? Something Madre?
There's like mariscos.
Is it mariscos?
Mariscos, and then you have Laguna Madre. It's right there, and the Little Caesars is right there too.
Yeah, and it's small,
guys. It's right there, Military Drive. You can't miss it. It's super small, but they sell very delicious mini tacos, burritos, tortas. They sell everything. They sell delicious drinks, which is Joe's favorite here. Jarritos. That's when I found out he loves them.
I love the jarritos,
which is awesome.
Sponsor, please
sponsor.
Please, jarritos, sponsor us.
Yes, jarritos, please do sponsor us. We decided that we can collab, and actually we weren't going to be able to do the podcast because right now he's very busy right now. You guys are going to find out what he's been doing, and it was changing your schedule like crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's been so overwhelming these past few months. Most people think that because I TikTok that I just shoot videos and then, chill out at home all day.
Chill out at home, yeah.
No, it's constant work 24/7. I was like, when people tell you starting a small business is 24/7 and it's not 9 to 5, it's 24/7. I'm up until 4 or 5 in the morning.
This guy is a hustler. He's doing everything night and day. He's always live on TikTok. That's another thing. TikTok, you need to stop taking away his lives, please.
Please do.
That's exactly what we're messaging about, and people were asking last night on your live. That's kind of ridiculous. There's people on TikTok that are doing, extremely weird and crazy things, and they're not even banned or nothing like that.
Yeah, I think the one thing that we're figuring out as I've been on the application for about a year and a half now is that people like messy things, and they'll like it and they'll encourage it, and TikTok sees it as people like this, so it's going to be there. Yeah. And then, of course, you have people like myself, hardworking creators that are legitimately trying to tell a story or do something. And, of course, we have haters.
Yeah, los haters.
Los haters. Yeah, déjame. Y'all are like piojos. I can't stop scratching. Y'all are worse than piojos. Yeah, but yeah, worse. But over time, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know what? There's not a lot I can do about it. And so, later on, you'll see that you can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube.
Yes.
But we're trying to grow on other platforms. Yeah. But it comes with time. So
yeah, it comes with time. But
you are doing an amazing job.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm telling you, if y'all not subscribed to him, this guy.
I appreciate it, dude.
He's got like a little over 1,000 views on your podcast. Yes. I was very surprised. I was very proud of you.
Yes. You did message me. Yes, you did message me.
I saw it. I was like, this fool got 1.2K.
All right, yeah, so we were just talking about right now is my viewership. Guys, thank you guys for subscribing to DeLoco Podcast. Guys, please like, comment, share. Most of all, subscribe to DeLoco Podcast. Joe, I really appreciate it. Joe, can you just tell a little bit, like, more or less how this all started, like for you, this whole Chancla Academy, this whole thing that you're doing right now.
Yes, by the way, we need to redo that transition.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we
I'm
do.
just picking on him.
Yeah,
No. So quickly, like, I mean, just pretty much how it started was just, I didn't really have my epiphany, my revelation until later on in life.
Yeah.
About what I wanted to do with Chancla Academy. I got laid off from my job. I was making 60 grand a year. Got laid off in an email. And my grandmother and I used to, look at things on Instagram and TikTok and just enjoy it. We wanted to do something together for a while. And my grandmother, being the religious person that she was always teaching me a lesson, but she'd always pinch me, hit me with a little ruler or something.
Yeah.
One day she was given a chancla because it was made of that, what is it? Styrofoam?
Styrofoam, basically. That's
what it is, right? Got it at Walmart, 99 cents. And she would hit me with it. And anytime I got in trouble, that's what she would use to correct me with it. And graduated from school. She busted it out from her purse. She was going to hit me with it. She's like, I know you graduated. And that stuck with me pretty much all my life up until, the pandemic hit and she passed away in June.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out a way to honor her. I had made a video, just kind of telling a tale of growing up low income and on the west side. And so many people related to it. And I said Chancla Academy, it just came out and that's what we've been ever since then.
Dang.
So, it's crazy. It's taken off so far almost.
That's good. And guys, this is not just like the only thing that he's doing right now. What other partnerships and other things do you have going on right now?
So currently, like they say, ask and thou shalt receive.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're a social media entrepreneur of any kind, or you're just starting off, guys, swallow that pride and don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Yes.
Because most people aren't looking for you. You need to be looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I got their shirt on right now. And it's called the Luchador Bar. It's off of South Presa.
Okay.
I can't give you the direct address because I don't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah. But we just got sponsored by them, and they're going to be letting us host many of the new events that we're going to be having there.
Okay.
Pop-ups, meet and greets, things like that. And then as of yesterday, for our second sponsorship, we just got sponsored by Cafe Azteca. So shout out to Tyler. Tyler is a young Hispanic who just opened up his own coffee shop, 29 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, amazing. I got invited the other day, and I got to speak in a little group conference of kids from college. They were talking about Hispanic and Latino history, and I told them about what I was doing. And then if you don't know who Carolina's Antiques is, you have to. They're off of Blanco Road near downtown. They're a small antique shop, but they're very prominent in the community with like fiesta and other Hispanic and Latino culture items that they have in their shop. And hopefully we'll be hitting up some other people. We might have a big baller, as I call them. Big baller coming in. Because we're wanting to get these sponsorships, and hopefully we'll find investors who will look at us. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to create a legitimate footprint in San Antonio, that of respect and trust. And so we're hoping that these sponsors will be able to provide that for us.
Yeah, provide that for you. So speaking of which, so these sponsors that he's had, don't think that it just happened overnight. He's been at it for a while. I see all his lives every time he's on live, and he's just hustling. I'm telling you, this guy's a hustler. He's just trying to he's an entrepreneur, and he's trying to get there. And right now, actually, they are doing a short film called A Prayer Short. Can you explain more or less about this short film?
Yeah, so I just kind of go back to where it started. I was on TikTok one day. If you don't know who the actor Rolando Molina is, he was in American Me, Next Friday. He's been in a lot of other films. He's a current working actor, and we just became friends. I was talking about Choncla Academy Festival, which is a goal of mine. He said, "Hey, I would love to come to your festival." And awesome. I was like, "Holy, okay."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'd come to your festival," and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's whatever." Cool, I ignored it. And one day we exchanged numbers because he wanted to keep in contact with me. And then he said, "Hey, I'm flying into San Antonio. I need a ride to this film festival."
Oh man.
And I was just like, "Okay." And so I offered to pick him up.
Yeah.
And I had no AC. I felt so bad for the guy. No AC. Puro West Side.
Hey, las ventanas para abajo, windows down.
Enjoy the air. I ended up going to this film festival, and I forget what the name of the movie is, but it was so eye-opening to see because it reminded me so much of the West Side.
Really,
just the people, the atmosphere, everything, just everything. This was L.A., East L.A., but I saw San Antonio. I saw the west side of San Antonio. Like that's what I saw. And I got up, I stood up. Jesse Borrego's there, Danny De La Paz. These are guys, blood in, blood out. You know, I'm standing next to these people. I mean, Danny De La Paz to turn around and look at me and be like, "Hey, I know about Chancla Academy." I was just like, "What?" anyways, I said, "I'm gonna do this one day," and Rolando goes, "Well, if you ever decide to make this movie, I'll be in it for you." And I was just like, "You talking out of your butt?" Like, I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Whatever." And months later, he actually hooked me up with one of his friends who is an award-winning writer and director himself in L.A.
Who is this?
His name is Fabian Martin. Shout out to Fabian for writing an amazing short script. We did a table read, and there were some pretty cool people in there, and they heard about what I was trying to do, and you know, they told him, it was like, if you don't turn this short film into like a pilot / series type thing and present it to like Hulu and Netflix and stuff like that, you're losing out. And he got so excited when he got that feedback, and I got excited.
Man, that's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Right now, A Prayer Short is going to be entirely filmed on the west side of San Antonio. And we're looking to you guys, our community. If you guys, we're doing a $1 challenge now. Our goal is $35,000 to make the movie that we want to make.
To make a movie, okay.
And the show, because we're doing a hybrid.
Okay.
But $35,000 is the goal. We're asking everybody to donate just $1. And if you want to donate more, there are tiers that you can join. But everybody has $1.
Yeah,
everybody has $1. Even the guy in the corner of the street's got $1.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just asking everybody to help support us to make this happen. We feel like San Antonio needs more cultural arts and film.
Yeah.
And more representation in that way.
Yeah.
And we need people who understand it. I still live in the barrio right now. I don't have a nice house with high ceilings and this nice chandelier. You can't see it, but this guy's got the chandelier. He beat up the beast and took his chandelier.
I have the chandelier from the Beauty and the Beast.
But yeah, you know, we're looking to our community to help us make that happen. Yeah. So if you can, head on over to our Patreon, our Indiegogo, and just look up A Prayer Short and you'll find us, and that's where you can donate.
Guys, you can actually go on Instagram, search Chancla Academy. And the link will be in his bio, and you guys can just donate $1. That's all it takes. It just takes $1, nomás solamente $1. You guys, if you guys can stop El Paletero, if you guys can go to the dollar store, all this guy's asking for is just $1. And believe me, $1 adds up. You know, 5 people is $5. 10 people is $10. So 100 people is $100. 1,000 people, you know, so on and so forth. For some of you, you might be like still trying to figure out numbers, but it's super simple. $1 will help him right now with this short film. They want to make it to where people everywhere can see it. And if you guys have not seen it right now, I'm gonna actually put a preview up. But before I do, this was not even gonna be part of the plan, but Chancla Academy also right now started a podcast of their own called Pura Plática. And he's got his whole lineup of people that he's got behind him. And he actually had a very big first special guest. Yeah. We were talking about it before we started. Can you explain like who you were able to get? Yeah,
so Erica Prosper, which if you don't know who she is in San Antonio, that is Ron, our mayor's wife.
Yes.
And it was so crazy because she just jumped in my live.
Yeah.
And we were having a conversation.
I remember I was watching it laying down, and she was commenting, and then you were like freaking out. You're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it!" And then you like put the phone down, or you drop the phone, and then you're like, "She's requesting to be in my live."
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Like, no, she popped up at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck? And she gave you like this whole spill, like she loves what you're doing for the community.
Yes.
She likes. She's behind you 110,000%.
Like for her to say that she respects Chancla Academy.
Yes.
And this is coming from a woman that represents Latinos and Latinas, Latinx, whatever you want to call it, in the community, and she is so cherished and loved by these people. And to see this woman pop in my life, because I'm a nobody. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
you know. But for her to say that she respects it and everything, you know, just told me I'm doing what I'm doing. It's right. You know?
Yeah, and that's when I saw that, man, it really like that's like to me to have somebody here in San Antonio that, I mean, she's a Latina and she sees, all the things that you're doing and she agrees with what you're doing. I mean, bro, because I love San Antonio. That's one thing that I love it. I love the thing. I mean, I live on the south side. You live on the west side. And I think, like, we had talked about it. I know people are like, what makes it, I mean, the south side and the west side is what makes San Antonio because the culture, like, you go to the north side, yeah, you have some Latinos there, right? Yeah. But come over here to the west side and to the south side, we have the best taco trucks. We have the best restaurants over here. The people here are very, like, I mean, to me, like, I grew up with, ay, mijo, ¿cómo estás? Ay, señora, ¿cómo anda? I grew up with all those, like, I guess you want to say, like, they're slangs, right? But
yeah, well, and like, the way I like to dub it is barrio culture.
Yeah, barrio culture. Yeah,
it's just, I mean, obviously, you're watching this, if you're from the west side or you're from the south side, you know that we have different dialects, the way we carry ourselves, the way we talk about things, the way that people treat each other. And one of the biggest things that I've learned is, like, it's all about respect. Now, if you want to know what Chancla Academy is about, we're all about putting emphasis on the Hispanic and Latino communities here on the west and south side, because we're also trying to break a stigma that everybody has, and that's that, if you live on this side, you're poor, you're ghetto, you're uneducated, and it's far from the truth. I mean, we have some of the biggest bases here. So remember, when World War III starts, don't come over here, because we're gonna block all of you off. Que se quedan allá. Don't come over here.
We're gonna get the signs that say road closed from all these construction.
And believe me, there's plenty of us Mexicans on this side doing construction, so we have road closed signs at our disposal.
Did you used to do that when you were a kid before we could? Bro, you know what I used to do as a kid with my brothers? We would get, when there would be like construction on, well, because we grew up over here,
I would steal the cones.
Right? What we used to do is, because we used to love playing basketball on the street. So what we would do is, I would take one sign and go like far down the street and block it, and then on where it comes in, I would put it there, so that way nobody can get into the street. Because you know what I used to hate? You're playing and you're sweating already. Y luego here comes car. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
What? Muévete. Ahí viene un carro.
Anda, get out of the way, Jimmy. You're gonna get hit.
Yeah, everybody starts running and they get to the side of the curb and then, hold on, ahí viene otro. Hold on.
I know, dude. I
used to do that when we started seeing that they were building more houses. Me and my brothers took advantage, man. We got those signs. We put it at the end of the street. Then we put it there. Because, I mean, literally, man, I grew up so good. Like, there in my little neighborhood that I had, literally, we would all play basketball together. Like, those 5 houses that we had together, everybody would, like, come together.
And like, I didn't live too far down here from when I came back. My kids used to do that too. They would play basketball outside, except we didn't have like a real basketball court. It was a milk crate. Literally at the light post. They were up there climbing it. Hammer it into the light post.
It's crooked.
If you can make a 3-pointer sideways.
Yeah, let's see. Vamos a ver. Let's see. But dude, that's really, really awesome that you guys that you have this podcast. Guys, you can follow Pura Plática on TikTok, on Instagram, and then you guys are on YouTube, right?
So we are on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And just real quick plug in about our podcast. You have your traditional podcast, but with the people that we have, we're really trying to get away from a lot of what people are doing. Your typical podcast in San Antonio, which is like the cheese man, the tea, the cafecito, all that stuff. We're really trying to showcase small businesses in the area, try to, bring to light some of the stuff that's going on in our city that most people wouldn't know about. And all of these people that we picked have really great insight. Yeah. And so, they have their platforms. One of them's pretty big too. But I think they all bring a little something different and a lot of different knowledge. Yeah. So, if you're into kind of that multifaceted experience of learning and experiencing, then Pura Plática is for you.
Pura Plática, yeah. Dude, I just barely noticed. Did you know? I didn't do it purposely, but did you see my hat? Yes. I didn't do it purposely. I literally, right now I was looking at the camera.
Mira, traigo un chancla en la cachucha.
Chancla Academy.
Wait, what do you say? Is it cachucha or what is it in Spanish?
A cachucha, I mean, basically it.
I used to say, I need a capa.
Una capa.
Grandma, can I have a capa,
This is actually here in San Antonio, the flying chanclas, but...
One day I will. That is my next step, is to like collaborate with those guys.
That would be super dope if you did that.
That would be like cherry on top.
Oh my god, that would be super, super dope if you did that. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh my god. All right, guys. So right now, I want you guys to like literally pay attention, and guys, please again, go look up Chancla Academy.
Please
Link
do.
is in his bio. Just donate $1. You guys right now are going to be able to see a preview of a prayer short. So guys, please pay attention. Here it is, guys, a prayer short film.
I was always excited to wake up at 7 a.m. to meet my friends over at the picnic. We'd have a few laughs, talk about our schedules for the day, and not to mention the food. Oh, the tacos. It made that 30-minute walk to school that much better.
I grew up in this neighborhood, and I lived off of Querétaro, and so I'd walk over here before going to school.
Yeah, I lived on Balboa like since high school, and that's where I'm going right now.
Yeah.
To my dad's church, and I graduated in 1992, John F. Kennedy. So
Wow.
This is a staple for us.
Oh yeah, it's. I tell everybody you have to come have a picnic, and especially their burgers during lunch. Like I would come on Sunday. It's amazing. Like the food hasn't changed at all. So.
No.
Estoy listo.
Thank you. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Hola, my name is Joe Coronado, founder and creator of Choncla Academy, and welcome to my barrio, the San Antonio West Side, or as we call it, the Hueso. I'm standing right here in front of Picnic, a staple here in the barrio, where everybody gathers together to get some great food and have some awesome conversations. Our short film, A Prayer Short, is all about the stories of the West Side, and we're gonna share just one of those stories with you about an experience I had growing up here in the barrio. Hey Romeo, come here, catch. Ah, good catch, man. I'll see you later.
Okay.
This right here is my home that I grew up in. And right across the street was my school. And no matter how hard I tried, I was still late all the time. You know, growing up in the barrio, it wasn't always a picnic, but the stories and the people have always stuck with me. To think that I used to live right here on this corner. You know, one of the best ways to experience the Hueso is to take in all of the stories, everything. But you gotta feel it, smell it, and you gotta embrace it. Now we can't wait to share this beautiful story about our barrio. And there's many more to tell, but this is where you come in. We're looking to see if you guys can help us out reach our goal right here on Indiegogo. Now, if you want to know more info about our short film, A Prayer Short, make sure to follow us at Chancla Academy on TikTok and on Instagram. You know, if these streets could talk, what would they say?
All right, guys. So, a prayer short film, guys. Please, again, guys, go on Chancla Academy on Instagram. Link is in his bio. Please, guys, just $1. That's all you guys have to do. Just donate $1. $1. Now, if the Lord puts in your mind, you know, in your heart to go ahead and donate $5, and go ahead and donate $5.
Yeah, donate $5. Everybody.
$20 or
yeah, well, we got just letting you know, we got perks in there that you can actually take advantage of, like. Donating $20 actually gets you a credit in the credits for a film. So if you ever want to see a contribution credit,
there you go.
Put your name in the credits. We have one, I believe, for $250 you get a shirt and you get a guaranteed roll. Extra roll.
There you go.
For $500 you get to actually get all of the perks, plus have dinner with the cast and crew for the film, kind of see all the behind the scenes stuff, and we're going to kind of give you the red carpet treatment because we are going to premiere it at a movie theater, and we're going to have it'd be available for everybody to go.
Do you know what movie theater yet? Or
we're
don't know
looking
yet?
at that Guadalupe movie theater right there on. Is it on Guadalupe? I forget the name of the street.
Which one?
The one with the big Virgin Mary candle thing.
Oh, that is on Guadalupe. Yeah, that is on Guadalupe. Yeah.
Zoom in. Disappointment.
That is on Guadalupe. No, that is
on
on
Guadalupe Street.
Yeah, no, that's on Guadalupe. I was thinking the Mayan, pero.
I know, the Mayan. What are we going to do with the Mayan? Bunch of cholos are going to show up.
You might get shot.
Hey, sir. I want to know about your movie, Wayne.
You might get shot. Dude, did you ever see that shooting that happened there?
Did you hear about the one that just happened a day ago about the kid at McDonald's?
No.
Yeah, some kid got like right by the McDonald's.
No.
Yes.
Right there by your house, or
Yeah, hey, Facebook Live, Chismosos on there, dude. There, some lady, hey, this kid, he fell on the floor, and I think he's dying. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he actually got
dude.
like shot. I think he might have
But
gotten
somebody
grazed.
shot him
Somebody shot. Oh yeah, somebody shot him.
at the McDonald's, or
At the McDonald's, like not in the McDonald's,
but
like,
outside of the McDonald's.
Outside of the McDonald's is where they like got him.
Qué bárbaros,
I know.
dude. That's crazy.
Man, I haven't heard that in a long time. Qué bárbaro. That's what I used to think this was called in Spanish. Your beard? Hey, I want to grow a bárbaro too.
I want to grow a bárbaro too. Really? Ya estás. You're already there. You don't need it. Oh, really? Yeah, estás bien bárbaro.
Bien bárbaro. It's really good.
No, but guys, please do donate. Please do donate to the Chancla Academy, please, in this short film that they're doing. But also, too, what else? I mean, there's a lot of things that you have going on, man.
Oh,
Every time I
yeah.
see you doing,
Yeah.
what else can you mention, like right now that you?
Yeah,
got going
well,
on?
I mean, so we're live right now on my TikTok, and they're probably tired of hearing me say
Yeah.
this. But currently, right now, we are not only working on that short film. We're currently writing a children's book called Abuela and the Magical Chancla.
Oh, yes.
And it's a positive spin on the Chancla. It's the whole idea of walking a mile in somebody's shoes.
Okay.
And kind of going through the perseverance and stuff like that. That's going to come out in the fall. We're working with Susana Herrera Martinez, who actually is the author for now 3 Disney bilingual books. She works with Disney.
Really?
And she's writing our books, and she's going to be writing a short novel for us in the
Oh,
future off
man.
an idea that I told her. We also have music coming out now. Most people are like, "Why music?" We feel like music in the Latino community is one of the most expressive ways to tell
Yeah.
stories. So we tell people
Yeah.
all the time. We worked with Nina Diaz and Magali Moltier. Magali Moltier is an up and coming ranchera artist.
Okay.
And Nina Diaz, well, if you weren't emo back in the day, then Girl in a Coma, well, you might have not liked them. But
Yeah.
I used to like hear this girl sing. I was a huge fan, and I got to work with her.
Yeah.
And we're writing doing a whole album EP that'll come out hopefully in the summer. And then we have a lot of other things going on. We have plenty of other projects with our sponsors, and we're creating more things.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest things that we're working towards is building our own studio
Your own
here.
studio.
Our very own Choncla Academy Studios is what we want to
Okay.
call it. And we want to bring to light the Hispanic and Latino communities.
Yeah.
We want to find creators. We're not all about, finding these big creators that have thousands and thousands of followers. We're looking for people who are putting in the work and effort. And if that's you, and you're
Yes.
someone that's like, you know what, I'm a creator and I want to get started, just do it. Just start it. I'm 36 years old. I started this right when I turned 35.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's been the best life experience I've ever had. So live your dreams.
Yeah, I think that's one thing, because I know I wanted to start this podcast 2 years ago, and I know at the middle of last year, I had text my brothers. I'm like, man, I really want to make a podcast, and they're like, dude, just do it, because if you don't do
Just
it right
do
now,
it.
you're never gonna do it. Like,
Exactly,
just do
exactly.
it. So I bought a little mic. I started off with a little mic, and I just started, and I mean, all the people that have been behind me since the beginning, dude, I really do appreciate it. And it's just one of those, like, I'm gonna keep going and just trying to get there. I mean, if I get famous, okay, I get famous. You get famous, yeah, we get famous. But I think the whole thing for me is like, I just want, to bring people that are here in San Antonio, get them out there, get myself out there, and just, be an entrepreneur for podcasting, and you're being out there doing all these different things. And speaking of which, guys, he's just not doing a short film on a prayer short. They're also doing he's part of a Chupacabra movie,
Yes.
Chupacabra movie. Can you explain more on that too? Like,
Yeah, we are. Excuse me, because these people are complaining of. I have bougie followers. Say hello to the podcast. This is TikTok live right here. Me
Yeah,
and
they're
all
on there right
10
now.
of my people. I guess water got in there.
oh no,
Take a short break. We'll be right back.
what are they
I'm just
saying?
kidding.
They can't hear? Or
They're
what?
like, dude, relax, breathe. Hey, Licky Sempe, ya cállate la cabrona. You breathe and relax. They're so bougie. He's part of the bougie clan. We can't hear you. You're Metro PCS. Just be glad I'm on here right now. You're watching me. God. Darn it. Yeah. So the Legend of the Chupacabra. I actually got asked to do this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to really audition or anything.
Yeah.
They told me that they really liked my skill and what I brought to the table with my TikTok, and they wanted to bring a level of comedy to the film. So yeah, shout out to Rob and Mabry and Cecilia. Chopper, orale Chopper. Chopper. They're putting this whole production together. We have our very own social media at the Legend of Chupacabra movie on TikTok. You can go check that out.
Yes.
Get some behind the scenes stuff. I mean, you saw
I saw the claw, the actual claws of the Chupacabra.
And right now we have a special effects guy that's on there. His name is Sergio, who was on Face Off season 1. But this movie is called The Legend of the Chupacabra, and it's just it's about the Chupacabra. There's not a whole much to go into it, but it's a comedy type spoof kind of thing. It's a feature film. We start shooting the trailer next week, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be running away from a bomb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna explode in the background.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, MI6 kind of stuff, bro.
Wow. Yeah, because he's gonna actually be very busy the entire month of May, right? Basically.
Yeah, May. We're supposed to be shooting all through the month of May, and we're shooting the next week, then the next couple weeks, and then May 1st. We have new episodes of Pura Plática coming out too, so we got to shoot all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the rest of this is gonna be crazy, and then in June we hopefully will raise enough money to start shooting a prayer short and getting it going. Like,
that's hopefully that can work. And do you know more or less when this Chupacabra movie is supposed to come out?
So I know it's supposed to come out in the fall. They want a Halloween release around there.
Okay.
I think they're gonna have like a little premiere and everything. But I'm excited about it. I mean, I play a character named Danny, who lives with his mother and hates living there, like most of us Latinos. I'm like, I want to move out. And she's always trying to keep him sick and keep him home. And I go on this adventure with my friend Pete, and we're out looking for the Chupacabra. We have like this thing. We want to go and look for him, find him, and bring vengeance to our city.
Yeah, bring vengeance. Batman, dude.
Vengeance. And but yeah, I mean, the script is still going through a little bit of changes right now, but it's been exciting so far. Seeing just the process of what it's like for a movie to be made and the hard work you got to put in, it's crazy. The video y'all just watched took us 6 hours. That 3 minute.
The 3 minute, 6 hours. God, how long is the film supposed to be? Like, how long do y'all want it to be? Like
our short film?
Yeah.
It's gonna be half hour. And I mean, the reason why it took us 6 hours is because we got some other great shots. We were recording other stuff, but to really get it done, and then the drone footage and everything, like I think we did the same scene, the swooping scene where we kind of swoop in.
Yeah.
That took us at least a good 12 tries.
Really?
Yeah, we were, and it's amazing when you can tell a story and collaborate. With me and this guy, with the way we worked together, it was amazing. It was beautiful to see it come together. I gotta grab a drink of my Jarritos. It sounds like the phone mic is covered. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm over here on this guy's podcast, and I'm over here fixing my phone because.
Did water get in there?
Yeah, water did get in there, but it's not your fault.
Oh
my God, water got in.
Oh my God.
This has been the most unsuccessful.
Dude,
look, press the mics.
To begin with, the not even the mics. I think it's my interface. So, but I'm in process of getting a mixer right now. But I think my audio interface is taking a dump. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, we did like the beginning like 3 times. Y luego we started. Y luego it was real calientoso. Y luego again you can hear it. So it's probably. I'm not gonna say the brand because I don't want to get sued. You know what I mean?
Nombre. We got this Dollar Tree thing.
I don't want to do that either.
Say something. Look, so we're live. We're doing the podcast right now.
Yeah, we're doing it.
And
right
there's
now.
Gilbert right there.
Yeah, we're doing.
I think y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, like right now we're literally doing it. It's good, dude. That's crazy.
It is. It's been crazy. I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna go in there, and I watched the last few podcasts, and I was like, I can't sit there and just be like. I like it here. I can't do this. I'm not gonna.
No,
sit
dude,
here.
and I like your live right now. I like that. That's cool. It's different. I mean.
No, I mean it's DeLoco podcast. When we come out, we gotta let people know that it's unexpected.
DeLoco, de locura. I mean, come on. I mean, it's gonna be like that. But
the Barbara.
Yeah. The Barbara.
I used to think Ana Barbara's last name was Anna Beard.
No way.
I mean, I thought this was
Ana Barbara.
And then my grandma, when she's like, "Tas bien Barbara," or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you saying I'm being real beard? Why are you saying this? Real beard.
Oh my God.
That's why my Spanish was screwed up. I mean,
Dude, that's what I was gonna ask. Like right now, like I know you understand and I know you speak it, but like, do you speak it a lot or you don't speak it a lot, or like, do you not want to speak it, or?
What's your Spanish like?
I mean, my Spanish is pretty well. Let me explain before people.
Yeah, I want to know your story before mine because mine's probably a huge mess.
So mine, the way it started is, of course, I mean, any parent, they got married, they had me growing up. Then my mom was working at the same time, so my parents didn't have enough to take me to a babysitter. So I would stay with my dad's parents, and they're from Mexico, right? So they talk nothing but Spanish, right? So growing up, that's all I heard. So I started speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
And I started mixing English and Spanish words too much.
Me too.
So my mom was like, she would notice, like, she would ask me a question, I would respond to her in Spanish, and I was like, vice versa, I would say it, and she was like, we're gonna have to put him in like bilingual class, because I mean that's.
Or we gotta send him to church.
Yeah, church. And my abuelita, she's the type, even to this day, she'll start talking to you, and if you don't respond to her back in Spanish,
dude,
bro,
tell me.
te estoy hablando en español, me vas a responder en español también,
I
porque
could-
ni entiendo papa.
Let me tell you something. I would starve living in my grandmother's house. If you want something to eat, you have to say it in Spanish. Water,
Yes.
Spanish. I need to use the bathroom.
That's so.
Grandma, excuses. She's like, what are you trying to say? The bathroom. She's like, excusado, or whatever she called it. I was like, no, I guess. I used to, this is no lie. I could never say I was hungry in Spanish. So
Really?
I tried to get smart, and I knew that at the time my mother was pregnant with my sister, and she was always eating.
Yeah.
So I would go up to my grandmother and be like, Grandma, estoy embarazada. And she knew what I meant.
Oh my God.
She knew what I
She
meant.
knew what you meant.
She knew what I meant. And she's like, I don't know.
Tiene hambre el niño. Tiene hambre.
You don't have a baby in there. I have a lombriz, Grandma. It's eating me from the inside.
And you know what's funny is that still to this day, my family talks about it, and they told my wife when we first got married, but my grandparents used to have a church back in Pearsall, Texas, right? Back in the day. And there was a time we were coming back, and there's like open fields, right, out there.
Yeah.
And there was cows out there.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
I would get confused with like, I knew what they were in my mind, right?
Yeah.
But I would spit out something else. So till this day, they make fun of me about it. But I looked out the window, I'm like, oh my God, look at those perrotes. And and there were cows, and still to this day, they tell my wife that story, and they can't stop laughing, because at that specific time, I was like mixing words and doing all these things. And then actually my wife, she speaks Spanish very well, and she's from Mexico, but my suegra, she talks nothing but Spanish.
Yeah.
Nothing but Spanish. So I think that kind of helped me in a way, because I mean, when I talk to my suegra, I talk to her in Spanish. She does understand English, like very little, but she'll tell me like, te miré tu podcast, mijo, pero mira, ni entendí papa, porque puro English.
I know, puro English. Put the subtitles, mijo. Una sap.
Puro English, mijo.
Well, at least you called the cows that. I didn't know how to. I mean, I knew what a cow was. I mean, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I did get an education, but living with Hispanic grandparents, you can't speak English. So
Yeah.
I was like, look, Bordens.
Yeah.
Bordens. I couldn't even say leche either.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. It sounded weird to me. I thought it was a bad word for a long time.
Really?
Speaking of that, I mean, I'm not gonna cuss on here because I know.
Yes.
We do this for the Lord.
Yes.
Okay. My grandfather used to call me his little Bob Bear growing up, and I didn't know what that meant until I got older. So if you know that bear in Spanish is oso and Bob, you know where I'm going with that?
God.
That I was his little Bob Bear. I was his little Bob Bear. I won't say the Spanish term, but you know where I'm going with this. And I thought it was a cute little nickname. Yeah. But this whole time, this guy that I looked up to just, man, was, I don't know what I did wrong to him. Was it because I was bored?
Oh my God, dude.
I bet like right now Gilbert is like, this is not exactly what we discussed in our plans.
So look, what he's saying is because this afternoon, right?
He's gonna explain.
What I like to do
explain.
is I'm very organized. If you guys know me, I'm very organized. I like to have a plan. I like to have an action plan. So I told him, hey, be here at 6. and I sent him like a whole itinerary with what we're gonna talk about, his name on top, my picture on the bottom, and he put great, bro, I'll be there. And he put what did you write?
I made out you organized.
You said I made out you organized makes me laugh, and you put LOL.
Because I am not organized by any means. Anytime I do scripts, anything, or I record stuff, I like to go in and have fun because I hate it. Like, I get it. There's a baseline for what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I'm gonna give Gilbert a hard time in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And believe me, like, I like to have like set standards. Like, okay, this is what we're gonna like more or less itinerary, right? But it never goes that way. I always tell people it's never gonna go that way. It's just for something that for us to have and we could talk about. But if
it's that middle class talking.
If la plática is good, we're going to keep going with it. We ain't going to stop with it.
This might be a 2-hour podcast.
It might be. I'm not too sure. But, dude, my brother, speaking of, like you were saying, the cows and all that stuff, my brother used to always say the saying, and he's probably going to listen, my brother Gil. He used to always, like, he was learning Spanish, and he would always go to my abuelita and be like, ve de burro o ve de vaca. And we would just start laughing because he would say that randomly. And to this day, he'll do it to her. And she'll start laughing like, cállate moroso. Because she already knows, like, he knows because he knows.
Yeah.
He does know. My brothers know how to, they understand, right?
Yeah.
It's just when they speak it, like, they've explained to me, like, they can speak it, but they're like, it doesn't come out. Like, it really does. But, dude, they'll understand. Like, if my abuelita talks to them in Spanish, or like growing up getting after, like they would like we knew. Like,
that's my wife. Really my wife's white, and most people think that she does not understand a lick of Spanish.
Yeah.
You can insult her and everything, and she'll just play dumb in front of you. Like,
really?
Yeah, and she'll be sitting there, and she's like, but then like 5 minutes, hey, your mom was over here saying some stuff about you. And until this day, because they'll never watch this, but till this day, nobody in my family knows that she understands Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
No. And so it's the best thing ever because I'm always like, I need a spy. And like they won't say anything in front of me, right? So my wife, she's like,
she's just sitting there and she's just, I mean, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But she really
does.
like
when the abuelitas are like, yeah, see, okay.
Yeah, but she really does understand.
Dude, she understands.
Wow. Like to the T or like
the T? No, to the T. Like she understands. And I didn't understand. Like I never thought. I want to see how well you understand Spanish.
Yeah.
My grandfather speaks a different type of Spanish, man.
Yeah.
And she was talking to him, and she responded to him in English.
Yeah.
But he just looked at me like, "Ese gringa?
Yeah.
Why doesn't she speak Spanish?" I was like, I don't know, man. That if there was a Marvel superhero, it'd be her because she understands y'all. So watch out.
She understands everything. Yeah. But dude, okay, guys. So guys, please, again, Chancla. Wait, I'm calling you Chancla.
Hey, that's
Joe.
Okay. You can call me Chancla, Abuela. You can call me whatever. Before he plugs me in, I want to say something. If you don't follow Gilbert either on Instagram or YouTube, I mean, because this has been the most fun I've ever had on a podcast.
I
honestly,
appreciate it, dude.
I've never had this much fun.
Yeah,
it's been hectic. You make sure to follow him, guys, because I know you're the man. You're leading this, but I have to tell you, Gilbert is the most awesome, sweetest guy I've ever met. He's super cool.
Appreciate it.
And he's a creator. Like no one else. He loves telling stories. He's getting some amazing people on here, and I'm glad that he's had me. So make sure that you do hit that notification bell. You're subscribing. Tell your friends and family about it. You too, guys. Make sure to be following Gilbert DeLoco. It's DeLoco podcast, right?
It's DeLoco podcast.
DeLoco podcast.
So everybody, that's why everybody's been getting confused. Like, how I can't find it on Instagram. It's because my name is Gilbert DeLoco, right? My name is Gilbert de la Rosa, right? But
that's why I got confused. I was like, I'm at the wrong house. Some viejita's gonna open the door. ¿Qué quieres, mugroso?
No, so basically, growing up, I was a travieso kid, like super bad, and I have people that do know me that I grew up with, and we literally grew up, and I was de locura, like basically a crazy kid, wasn't embarrassed. So I said, you know what, when I made my Instagram name, I said, I'm gonna name it Gilbert DeLoco. And when I came up with that podcast, I said, I'm just going to call it DeLoco Podcast.
Yeah.
But on Instagram, it's Gilbert_DeLoco. And then on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on YouTube, it's called DeLoco Podcast. But, dude, I appreciate you, dude. So,
yeah, man.
So very
dude,
much.
I appreciate you having me. Hey, Batman.
He sat right there.
It's hot
right
now. How are you sitting in that mask, bro?
Dude, it's hot right now because only reason, let me explain. He was talking about it, right? But... No, but estos lights son LEDs, pero So what's been happening right now lately? I don't know con el frequency, quién sabe qué. I don't know. I really don't know. Pero it that's the way the Batman was sitting on the chair, and I felt so bad because I don't know what's.
I'm not making fun of you, Batman.
no,
I was just melting over here.
No, he's gonna beat you up, dude. And mira, I don't know what's been going on. So something's going on with my interface, right? Y luego when the AC turns on, y luego como el frequency, quién sabe, I don't know, dude. Like literally when we were trying out like the first 3 takes,
Yeah, it was
the
three
AC,
takes.
the AC would turn on and boom, turned off.
I told him, I was like, hey, for all his Christian followers, I said, es porque tiene un sinner aquí. That's why it's hot y todo right now.
So and then when the AC kept going, we're like, okay, it kept going. And then the AC turned off and it kept going. And then right when the AC turned on again, boom, it turned off again. It went off again. But but guys, please follow Chancla Academy on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. He is on YouTube.
Yes.
So guys, please follow him.
Please do.
But dude, Joe, thank you so much for. I can't believe we're able to do this right now.
I know. I'm surprised too.
And we were able to have the time to do it.
Yeah.
But I really do appreciate it with your busy schedule.
I know I could barely squeeze you in.
Yeah.
Man. I could barely squeeze you in. I got on my Lisa Frank calendar.
The Lisa
book
Franks.
with the tiger. Let me get my glitter pen really quick.
Oh my goodness. But guys, thank you guys so much. And before hold on. This is why I didn't ask you for your size to see if you're gordo or anything like that.
I said large way. Le dije large. I told him una large.
So mira, everybody knows. So right now, these are puro
hey, watch out. They're not Gildan, right? No, just kidding.
No son Gildan porque ya para mañana es gonna.
Mira, I got my first DeLoco podcast T-shirt. Hey, I'm gonna wear this. It's my nightgown.
No va a ser un Gildan because if you wash it ya mañana it's gonna fit you like a medium.
Honey, why is that guy looking at me when you're on top?
Y luego, mira.
That's Gilbert.
Ahí están los
stickers. Hey, I didn't bring stickers for you.
No, hombre, qué bárbaro.
Hey, man, now you're making me feel bad.
Oh,
hey,
my
did Cleto
God.
and Batman get these?
Oh, they got some stickers.
Man, that's not that special. What the hell? Okay, I thought I was the only one. Hey, I encouraged you to do this and all the. I asked you first.
Yeah, no, you did ask me first.
I should have got the stickers and shirt first. Listen up, Cleto and Batman. I'm coming for you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna delete those episodes.
I love it. No, but guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in today to the local podcast. Guys, please once again follow my friend here, Chancla Academy. Follow him. Give him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me here on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and please do subscribe to the local podcast here on YouTube. Guys, thank you very much, guys. And like I always say, God loves you. Dios te ama, and we will see you on the very next podcast.
We should have done it where it was like we're talking to each other and then the credits roll.
The credits roll.
Estás escuchando DeLoco Podcast.